you look at the Archicad26 file from me with my development of this lightshafts, and what would you do if I tell you that something like this is possible? Apple 3. Here are my cellar walls. And now I give in these things. These are GDLs, library parts, which are used from the wall add-on, which is to be installed after the normal Archicad installation. You can download it from Archicad. Just Google search for Archicad goodies to download and to install. If you have installed them and you made it possible to get it into Plan Extras wall add-on, then you can use it. But first I show you some of the possibilities of this thing which I created recently, and I will develop it further and further. So I activate all of them. Okay, maybe I should show you to activate it per search and activate. Okay, I make it this. So to get here, hold down the Alt key, also Alt key, and click. Then you get here the don't know the word. Then you get it here and you just have to give something additional to it, maybe the name. Okay, if I put plus, all are activated no matter what elements else are in the drawing. So if I put this and draw on it, you see what happens with this light shafts and with the surroundings. If I move this, it follows. Also, you see the height of it. This makes the add-on possible. It follows the height of my terrain. So every light shaft here can be moved, can be altered in height. There are several editing points. This is for both within one element. You see the other one is moving with it. You can take the other one for singular movements. You find points here for both. You find points here for singular. For both, and for singular moving. Also, there's one point down there to alter the down height of it. Okay. there is something wrong because it's too high, I think. Oh, I made it. Okay, go back. Apple tree. Here you can change this, and you see it's always cut out of the whole form. Then you can turn off the whole thing and to turn it down again, and you can turn off the metal. So, and the height, of course, and you see the light shafts, the tops follow the terrain. The down parts keep their measures depending on the openings in the wall. So if you turn off some of them, this for example, you find simple parts that you can turn it on. I've let this in because something weird happens if you just have one opening in the wall and you turn all off. The whole element will not be displayed again and you can't do anything. So I had to put in some 3D element. If it's the last one I turn off, there's still this element lasting and I can turn it off again. This shaft is part of this door. I just made this from here to here and I opened it in the measures so I could lead down a stairway or something like this. Okay, there are some Grenzen, some borders you should not okay, here you see it. Maybe I should have taken another one. It takes profiles that you can draw by yourself. A profile up and a profile down. The profile down, you just draw it as high as you want and you just have to be within these borders. Not to get some weird, like here. This profile is drawn just until here. So there are borders in the possible heights, but you certainly will not get into this trouble because no one will make such big angles for the terrain. So the next one, I put in points, hotspots, black hotspots that you can adjust the terrain. This one to that point. I put in hotlines so you can find every necessary edge to edit it with other elements in Archicad. So how do I apply this? I just turn it off, I give it out. And again, in a full development of your plan, there are much more elements in it, and if you want to activate this outside wall of the cellar, you just have to use search and activate. I just delete this, then hold Alt key, click on it, then you have wall, and I put an additional thing in it. And if I put plus, you get all of it. Then I apply my add-on GDL. Planning extras wall. Just take that. You just have to look, it should be displayed on inserting level and one above. I tell you later why. Okay, and then click on one side. Maybe it's situated the other way around. Then you just have to activate them, and you can simply turn it around with this editing possibility. So if you're here, the things are inserted, the things. If you want another one, just so put it in and you get it, because the link of the GDL over the add-on is dynamic. So let's have a look in the next level. So it is displayed in the next level. It's just the same part, because we've told it should take the inserting level and the level above. And 2D in the level above, Geschoss darüber, level above. This is the color for the lines and the following things. So go back. It's not just the level above, it's all other levels it will be displayed. So if you tell Archicad that this part should be displayed in other levels too. So now in 3D you get something like this. And now you can do it this way. Zufügen, name. So, and if you have activated it, you now very easily, not all, Alt, click, plus, okay. Now I did it. You just can edit the height just as you want, and you see it follows. Now it's about 5 centimeters higher. The element looks where the height of everything would be and gives where did it? Here. This is the one. These are 5 centimeters, but you can make the hole higher and deeper as you want. Now it's the same, and now I do the following. I give it up, and you see it follows. It looks which side is the higher one, and it puts it to this height. Okay, I think it's enough. So the element takes profiles, I told you, and the profiles can be displayed in sections. So if there are several light shafts in one element, this has no, you see this points for all of possible 3 shafts, so that doesn't matter anything in real. But you see, from the profiles, I show you the profile manager, hinterfill filling just above this one. These are the fills which you can take up and down, and these are the fills which should be higher, because the other one cuts off this one, but it shouldn't be too high. So my element takes this, puts it in, and takes that and cuts with this the other one in the height. So you see, everywhere you cut it, you get this, and you can as solid element operation subtract it from the surroundings. Okay, what can I do? You can the profiles, you can put them off to get the single light shafts, maybe for editing purposes, and then later on put it on again. Okay, and what can you do in the ground floor display? If you would like to get the measures, I've recently put in the possibility to Beschriftungen, text, to put in some of these light shaft top, down measure. The element Unterkante is just the measure of the wall itself. The area of the concrete formworks, Wandschalfläche, Schalung is formworks. Betonvolumen, also concrete volume you get. Then length, broad and height, and the wall thickness, Wandbreite. And you can put this elsewhere. You can turn it around, and it will always be readable, because I've took this okay, don't play around. I took the GDL script from Graphisoft, which displays the text always readable. So let's go nearer and just remember this concrete volume, Betonvolumen, 0.51 cubic meters. If I change something like this, or the other way, just for this, it's calculated new. You see, it always shows the right. And you can turn it off and on. Sorry. The future development will be, it's just an idea, don't know if I can do it really, will be that it should be possible to turn off the measures from the end point of the wall to the beginning of the light shaft, thickness of the wall, the broad, inner broad, the thickness of the wall. Similar to that what Revit does anyway, but it should be possible within such an element too. Therefore, I made this, but it has no function because I have not implemented it till, but that's just a look forward. Okay. I'm sure I've forgotten some things about it to tell you. Materials, the metal plate above, the profiles, the profile above, the profile down, then the bigness of the text, some things, and this I could put it out because no one will need it. Okay. That's for so far. I hope you can use it in your projects. Let me know about what you see, what did not really function well, or bugs or something like this. Here is one, I think, because in this thing it's too deep. You just have to look why this happens. It happens also. Okay, there are some little bugs, and please tell me about your suggestions in which direction I should develop in the future. Have a nice day. Greetings from Lake Wallersee near Salzburg in Austria, Europe. Bye bye.